Prior to the launch of Overwatch, Blizzard promised us that confirmed hackers and cheaters would be banned for life. And so far, they've evidently delivered, issuing at least 2 large ban waves that we know of, revoking access to the game to thousands and thousands of confirmed hackers, cheaters, people using scripts, or anything to get an unfair advantage. And this is a great thing, because you cannot have the issue of hacking run rampant in your competitive multiplayer game, because if it does, your community will die. The average player who doesn't use hacks, cheats, scripts, bots, whatever to get an unfair advantage will feel like they have no chance at winning, and if they feel like there's no chance at winning, they're just gonna stop playing altogether. We've seen hackers ruin games before, and it's a good thing that Blizzard decided to put their foot down and eliminate hacking at the first sight of it. And it's been a little while since we've heard of any ban wave, and personally, I haven't felt like I've run into any big issues, but a post that came up on Reddit today reminded me that hackers still exist, and you should keep an eye out for them. So we're going to take a quick look at the clip in question, and I also want to use this video to just remind you what to look for when it comes to a potential hacker. Now, there's 2 typical hacks that you will see in FPS games. They are wall hacks and aim bots. There's also scripts that help with things, but they're, I would say, less of an issue. Although they're still an issue, they're less of an issue than a wall hack or an aim bot. Now, wall hacks are fairly obvious, but a lot of times suspected wall hackers could be explained away due to in-game audio and game sense. It's when you start seeing people auto-track enemies directly behind cover and follow their exact movements even though they're not visible, that's when you start to suspect someone is using a wall hack. Or just using an aimbot, which is really what it looks like we're seeing in this particular clip. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is a play of the game clip that shows a Bastion player doing several things that point to a likely aimbot. Now, the things that we're gonna look out for are tracking targets who are behind cover or simply not visible, insta-locking onto targets, but simply, locking onto a target isn't suspicious because everyone does it. You see someone and you put the crosshair right over them so you can shoot them. But when you see someone insta-lock onto a target who previously wasn't visible, so it's just they're not on the screen, and then they quick lock to them from out of sight and stop directly on their body at almost inhuman accuracy, precision, and speed, that's when it's likely that there's an aimbot. And then also an insta-lock or quick snapping from target to target without any correction, overshooting, undershooting, whatever. These 3 things tend to point to someone is using an aimbot. And these 3 things we are seeing pretty much throughout the entirety of this play of the game recap here. So suspicious. Now, can we say with 100% certainty and accuracy that this is someone who is using a bot? No, I guess not. But given the frequency, the speed, and the precision of his locking onto and tracking multiple targets in quick succession, it is very likely that he is using an aimbot. Now, what would you do if you saw something like this and you thought someone was cheating? You need to report them. You can report them in-game, you can report them on the forums. There are various avenues of which to do it, but that's really all you can do, and that's really all you should do. I'm not one for witch hunting, which is why I even blurred out the name of this particular player in this clip, because I don't want people jumping on someone if they see a similar name in the game, especially with a game like this where there can be multiple people with the same in-game name. You've probably seen people with the name Force in your matches, and it may have not even been me, because there can be hundreds of people named Force in Blizzard games. Names are not unique here, which is why we get those numbers attached to our Battle.net accounts. So I don't agree with witch hunting, and I think that we should just do the necessary steps and put it in the hands of the people who can actually do something about it, because all we could do is yell and scream and cry to a person, but it's not going to change or stop them from doing it. Blizzard's the only one who can do something. So simply report them if you see anything suspicious like this. And again, remember what to look for. Look for tracking of targets behind cover or not visible. Look for insta-locking onto targets that were previously unseen without any overshooting or undershooting. And then look for an insta-lock kind of quick snapping from target to target in quick succession once more without any overshooting or undershooting. It's almost inhuman, the level of stuff that we saw in this clip. So why do people do this? That's a big question. Why do people cheat? If you've never cheated before, cheating is wrong, right? Well, people cheat for a variety of reasons. The three biggest I'd say is number one, they just want to win, especially in games that have like a ladder system or a ranking. People want to feel good. They want to feel like they're better than other people, and they don't feel like they can do it normally. In those situations, they'll tend to hack, cheat, use bots, scripts, whatever. Another reason is some people just think it's funny. People like trolling. They like seeing people get upset when they die in situations where they felt like they should have. They like people raging in chat. They think it's humorous. And then lastly, people just don't care. They don't care that they're ruining the game for everyone else. They don't care that they're not even getting how much enjoyment are you going to get it for how long, really? That's a big question. Now, even though Blizzard has been on top of banning people who use hacks and aimbots, you shouldn't expect those people to ever stop trying. The best thing we can do, as I said, is to report them if they seem suspicious and just leave it at that. If they're reported frequently enough, Blizzard will undoubtedly look into them, and if they are found to be cheating, then Blizzard will add them to the list for future ban waves. This clip that popped up today made it very evident to me that it is still happening, which is why I decided to make this video, just to once more raise the awareness that this is an issue. In every FPS game, it will likely always be an issue, and the best thing that we can do is just report it to the developers of these games, and hopefully they do something about it. And they're as harsh as a company like Blizzard is. I mean, lifetime bans, and this is serious stuff. People were buying multiple accounts only to have additional accounts access revoked, and it was more than just IP addresses, because people were changing their IP address. I don't know how Blizzard is pinpointing down. It's probably just they're locking down specific computers, and people would have to get rid of some of their hardware in order to be able to buy another copy of the game and play again. But that's some serious stuff. But again, cheating is a serious issue. It can literally destroy your community's will to play if they don't feel like they have a chance at all. So kudos to you, Blizzard. Keep it up, and you guys keep it up for looking out for these cheaters, hackers, low-life scum, okay? All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching this video here today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hope you all have a good afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.